then definitely listen to this because it will give you a great opportunity and insight with regards to how you can feel extremely confident working with any client instead without relying on things like scripts or techniques to have a really powerful session. And so, first of all, you do know more than enough to help clients. So you really want to start there and you want to look at how many clients you've helped and really see that it does take time and experience to be able to fully think that you've mastered anything, really, right? And true mastery, now this is based on my personal definition of mastery, is really someone who still continues to learn more and more about the craft that they're doing and improving with time, right? There is no end game here, especially when it comes to working with clients. But you probably already know that, right? Maybe you are working with clients already and you're finding that there has to be something easier, right? Like there's just a small knowledge tip or skill set that you want to learn in order to take your hypnosis and client results onto the next level. And what this entails is learning the principles of of transformational work, of change work, of using the unconscious mind to have transformational processes. And what this means is that inside our advanced conversational hypnosis program, we teach principles, which means that we go through the process over and over again with regards to what entails a conscious versus unconscious conversation, and really focusing on filtering out conscious versus unconscious information that our clients give us, having our clients to really focus in on that unconscious expressions and experiences. And because we focus on that within our sessions, that's how they get breakthroughs, right? It is through our conversations, through us asking our clients questions. And so, really, that is the principle. It sounds very, very simple, but obviously, there are some synchronicities and there's a whole system to make the process work. But what principles can afford to give us is flexibility, adaptability, and that ability to really, really master transformational work because we're not relying on a set way of skills and symptoms in order for us to transform. So let me give you an example here. You are someone who is trained in a regression. Maybe it's like past life regression or between lives regression, whatever that is, right? And you have a client who knows that you do hypnosis and they have heard that hypnosis is so powerful and all of that, and they come to you for help and you do your traditional hypnosis methods and maybe they're not seeing the scenes. Maybe they're not really going into a past life. So, what have we been taught to do? We have been taught to give them another recording to relax even more so that they can get used to your voice, which then really delays the time for them to receive the transformation, right? I was trained in a traditional method where we were trained to use regression, and we were told that if someone has something like PTSD or CPTSD, where they have trouble relaxing, and they have trouble seeing scenes, that we're going to give them a primer recording for 7 to 14 days, and after that, they come into the session so that we can now help them change. Now, that's a potential delay of 7 to 14 days, proven that you can get them within that time. But I mean, if we look at it via time, right? They come to us today, they pay today, they have the actual call today, they agree today, and we can't book them in today. It's Saturday here, so but we can't book them in until Wednesday. Wednesday comes, we realize, oh shit, they're not going into the scenes. Let me give them 7 days. So that is a total of maybe 10 days in between, right? Whatever that math is. 10 days in between instead of the 3 to 4 days that it would have taken for us to help that client. Now we've added another 7 days, so that's 11 days. And so that is a potential 11 days wasted for that client to even have that transformation, right? That 7 days extra. Why is that really necessary? From my experience, absolutely not, because there are so many other ways other than regression, past life, between lives, in generational timeline. There are so many other ways that our clients expresses unconscious information in order for them to get results right at that moment. So we don't need to relax them. We don't need to worry about that. Someone with PTSD PTSD or CPTSD can actually express their unconscious information differently, just not through relaxation. Because as humans, we are filled with unconscious expressions. And so by having training in learning the principles as to what actually makes a transformation work, how do I actually just attune to this client in front of me right this present moment and use whatever it is that they're giving me, that is going to give us a wide array of flexibility and unlimited possibilities as to how we can help this client, because we're not relying on the small thing of what we have learned so far. We have all the other things that we could potentially use. And isn't that more powerful, right? It really decreases that need to want to go after the next training that are probably going to say tell us the same thing over and over again. So it's going to save us money, it's going to save us time, and it's going to help our clients more. So why wouldn't we do it, right? And that's why the ACH trainings are here. The program is here, the course is here for you to sign up at any time so you can upgrade your hypnosis skills so that you no longer feel that you need to have more and more training. The personal growth and development and learning that you will gain is pretty much just going through the simple skill sets and the simple principles that we give you, and just strengthening those same workouts at the same time. Like, no one would argue, right? If I were to tell someone all you're doing is squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and pull-ups, for your strength training, just those very simple things, if you do that repeatedly week by week after a year, where would you be in terms of the strength and efficiency and performance with regards to those four exercises? You would be like maybe athlete level, right? Potentially. And because you're honing in on the same skill, and it's a principle skill, it's a basic movement pattern, just like the principles that we teach in ACH. You're just getting stronger, and that is real true mastery of transformational work, not having techniques. So if you have any questions regarding the ACH program at all, comment ACH and I would love to hear from you.